All right, folks, buckle up. Tonight, we're diving headfirst into a topic that's both totally bonkers and strangely believable. Could America be eyeing up its neighbors? I'm talking Canada, Panama, the usual suspects. Oh, and let's not forget about Greenland. It's like a real-life game of Risk, except with way higher stakes. Now, before you dismiss this as pure lunacy, hear me out. America has a bit of a reputation, a history, shall we say, of, let's call it territorial ambition. Remember the whole Manifest Destiny thing? Yeah, that wasn't exactly a glowing endorsement for respecting borders. So is the idea of America wanting to gobble up more territory completely outlandish? Or is there a method to this madness? We're about to find out. But first, a word from our sponsors. Let's be real, America loves a good resource grab. Canada, bless their maple syrup-loving hearts, are practically sitting on a gold mine. Oil, timber, fresh water, you name it, they've got it. And don't even get me started on Greenland. Melting ice caps? More like a giant for sale sign for all that sweet, sweet Arctic oil. Then there's Panama. Control of the Panama Canal? Talk about a geopolitical power move. It's like owning the world's biggest toll booth. Except instead of collecting quarters, you're controlling the flow of global trade. So, yeah, the strategic and economic incentives are definitely there. But would America really risk global outrage for a land grab? Let's move on to the how before we spiral into World War III territory. Let's be honest, a full-blown invasion isn't exactly America's style anymore. Too messy, too many tanks, not enough drone strikes. So how would they pull it off? Well, they've got a few options in their playbook. First up, the classic economic leverage. Need a bailout? How about signing over a few provinces, eh? Next, there's the good old-fashioned land purchase. Sure, it worked out terribly last time with Russia, but hey, third time's the charm, right? And finally, the most diplomatic approach, political maneuvering, think backroom deals, rigged elections, the works. Hey, it's not pretty, but in the game of geopolitics, anything goes, right? Hold your horses, Uncle Sam! Before America starts measuring for new curtains in the Oval Office, there are a few tiny details they might have overlooked. Like, the millions of people already living in these countries. Canada might be known for being polite, but even they draw the line at becoming the 51st state. And Panama, they fought hard for their independence, thank you very much. They're not about to become America's tropical annex. Then there's the small matter of international law and those pesky things called treaties. Invading or coercing your way into annexing sovereign nations doesn't exactly scream global leader. Oh, and did I mention the potential for global backlash? China and Russia would be throwing a bigger fit than a toddler denied a juice box. We're talking sanctions, military buildups, the whole shebang. So is America really about to risk starting World War III for a few extra resources and a slightly larger map? Or is this whole scenario just a hilarious and slightly terrifying thought experiment? You decide.